I don't give a fuck how you live your life. You want to snort coke, you want to shoot heroin, do what you need to do. Do it with a fucking mask on. I don't care if you put a fucking little hole in the straw to put the straw in your fucking nose. Just be careful out there, all right, guys? This thing ain't over yet. But it's a beautiful motherfucking day to be alive. What am I smoking? Death from fucking Urban Trees. You know how they take care of me over there.
That's just the name of the strain?
Listen, whatever I'm smoking is death. It's 32%, 31%. They're getting stronger and stronger. It's like those flies in my basement.
Right.
They're getting stronger and stronger. I mean, I gave him something different the other day. Oh, I gave one of them, I experimented. I gave one of them some of my toe shavings, like from the fucking fungi toe. He's fucking on fire lately. He's been fucking dying to get out of there. He's like fucking Clint Eastwood and Escape from Alcatraz. You got to see him.
It's going to be like a horror movie. He's going to break out from within the glass.
Fuck him. Don't worry about nothing. What I want to talk to you people about is something I've overlooked for a long time. And listen to these fucking sirens. People getting stabbed by the minute. And you give a fuck about Jimmy Kimmel fucking putting on blackface. Keep it up with the defunding. Look at that. The fucking ambulance is going. The cops are going. They got these poor cops on bikes. They're about to get shot any fucking day now. This is like target fucking practice. If you're in a cop and you're on a bike, quit. It's over. You ain't riding no bike no more. What are you? Fucking Sheryl Crow's boyfriend? What's his name?
Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're Lance Armstrong. You didn't become a cop to be Lance Armstrong. If you're a cop and you ain't in a tank, you're slipping right now. You understand me? And you better have 3 other cops with them. Fuck it. So you can shoot it out with these cocksuckers. Because it's rough on the streets out there. But anyway, what I want to talk to you people about is a beautiful situation that's going on that I've overlooked. I've overlooked it till about 3 fucking weeks ago. And I got to tell you, man, it's one of the best moves that, has ever fucking happened to me. I mean, I'll tell you guys a little story. Just let's start off with 1999. It was a holiday night. I'm not going to tell you what night it was. I just want you to paint your fucking minds with this one. I started comedy in 91. I got separated 4 months later. I found a new girlfriend in January. I dated her till about September, and she moved to New York. We stayed in touch on the phone, but things happened. I ended up back in New York in 93. We hooked up a couple times, but it wasn't the same. She had a day job. I was trying to drive a limo. It was just bullshit. And I'm doing my cocaine, the whole fucking deal. I go to New York. I stay with Georgie, who called into the podcast. I lived with him. I think I was with him 9 months in that apartment. I never brought a girl over. Whenever I hooked up with that girl, we hooked up in a fucking living room. She had it was like a little studio apartment. So she had a roommate in the studio apartment.
Oh, no.
So we had to sleep in the kitchen. She had to open the bathroom. And our feet would go in the fucking bathroom. Our kitchen was so small. And then at the end of the night, after you fucking did your thing, a mouse would run by. Tremendous. I would have to fucking leave there once I saw the mouse. But that's not the story. After that, I went to Colorado, and I lived a nomad life as far as relationships were concerned. I was alone. I was alone, and that's how I wanted it to be. I had gotten married. I had been through a divorce. I wanted to be alone. That's what happens. I said, you know what? I gave it a try. I'm a Catholic. There ain't no coming back to this. So what this means is I'm going to live the single man's life. When I started doing comedy in 95, when I went on the road, you're living the single life. I met a girl. We went to Seattle, blah, blah, blah. We moved down here. Things weren't working out for us. She went her way. I went my way, amicably. We hooked up 6 months later, not sexually, as friends. I stayed with her for a few months. And it was just really weird. Like, I wasn't lonely at all, but I was single. And the dumb shit was nice from time to time, but you're still alone. When I came here with her, I was duking it out with these people with her. And then once we broke up, I was pretty much alone. I was pretty much alone for like 3 fucking years. And those 3 years was just craziness. Like, we were talking about the store and stuff like that. But one particular incident that happened one night was I was at a comedy club one night, and I met this girl in between shows, and then when I got off the second show, the headliner would come on behind me, and she was in the showroom with her girlfriends, and they came to the bar, and me, her, the owner, we all started talking, blah, blah, blah. One thing, it's a big cocaine club. This club is a very big cocaine comedy club, so it was my type of club. We did a couple fucking blasts. Everybody was happy. It was the owner would keep it open. He knew what time it was. And one thing led to the other. Me and the chick disappeared, and we ended up in the owner's office, and we ended up getting naked in the fucking owner's office. One thing leads to another. We finish. We walk out like nothing happened. Her girlfriends don't know nothing. Nobody knows nothing. We go back to the bar as is nothing. I start talking to other people. We're talking in between, but we both, it's a big night, and we both get caught up in what's going on, and all of a sudden I'm doing my thing, and guess what happens?
What?
I turn around, and she's gone, and she's making out with another comic.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I didn't say nothing. I went home, and I was like, it's not like I lost my girl to another comic. We already did what we needed to do at the club on top of the owner's desk. The owner calls me the next day, blah, blah, blah. But right there, that fucked with me a little bit. Like, that's how I go, that's what my life is up to. Like, I signed up to be a comic, but this other lifestyle that comes with it is enjoyable. I'm not going to lie to you, but is this what this is going to be till I'm 65? When I was a kid, I would watch those Charles Bronson movies, and, his Jill Ireland played in the movies, his wife, but Charles Bronson was always a single guy, whether it's Hard Times, whether Death Wish, his wife was in the hospital. She got all retarded after they fucked her up. And in, several movies, he was single. I Can't Come to the Mechanic, he was single. The one he did where he was the Mountie, he was single. He was always single. So as a kid, I always envisioned myself getting older and being single. It was no big fucking deal. Like that's just the way life is. Either you're cut out for romance or you're not cut out for romance. But that 99 really fucked with me a little bit. I was 36 years old, about to turn 37. I wasn't thinking of a family, but you said something to me once. I asked you what happened to that person, and you said to me that they wanted a life of having a trailer and having dogs and living like the nomad life, and that wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I was a comic and I was having these bourgeois fucking relationships, it got old. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.